9 countries who tried demonetization of their currency. Due to chronic hyperinflation in Zimbabwe, the government was at one point printing a currency note with a face value of $100 trillion. This obviously rendered lesser denominations obsolete, which were taken out of circulation quickly in 2010. In 1969, the then President of the United States, Richard Nixon, had in one go demonetized $10,000 and $1,000 bill. He kept only $100 as legal tender. Australia in 1996 became the first country to have a full series of circulating polymer banknotes after replacing all paper-based notes which the government systematically made non-tender for legal purposes. To stop widespread counterfeiting, the Reserve Bank of Australia had released the world's first long-lasting and counterfeit-resistant polymer plastic banknotes. Myanmar's military invalidated around 80% value of money in 1987. This step was taken to curb the black market. Sadly, this decision led to economic disruption and it also led to mass protests that killed many people. The demonetization that happened in North Korea in 2010 left the people with no food and shelter. This was done to banish the black market. Pakistan has decided to phase out all the old currency notes with the notification dated 4 June 2015. However, its citizens have nearly a year and a half to exchange old notes. The country had earlier demonetized 5 and 500 denomination notes, and from 1st of December 2016 it has been decided to phase out all remaining old design banknotes of rupees 10, 50, 100 and 1000. In 1984, during the government of Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria introduced the new currency and banned the old notes. Since Nigeria was debt-ridden and inflation had also hit the country, the change did not go well and the economy collapsed. During 1982, Ghana ditched their 50 cedis note. This move was taken to tackle tax evasion and empty the excess liquidity in the market. People were not supportive of this sudden move and hence they started investing in physical assets, which obviously made the economy weak. The government had ordered a withdrawal of large ruble bills from circulation to take over the black market. However, sadly, this move didn't go well with the citizens and it eventually led to the Soviet breakup.